Alright, hello. This is going to be a guide on how to do the Altador Attack on Altador game on Neopets. Someone requested I do a video of how to do this. So, please forgive the lagginess because it's really laggy. I don't know why. So the first step you're going to do is you're going to construct some blocks, put them in these spots here, and put them up here as well. So what you're doing is you're pretty much blocking off this area so that they can't come through. Then you're gonna put a bunch of archery spots like this, kind of at a angle here. You're gonna do as many as you can. Normally that's 6. Now you have 2 tools left up here, which I normally use for upgrading the current turrets. So there's this green area that shows up around it, green circle, and that shows how far the arrows can reach. So what we're gonna do is I normally do these ones, I upgrade these 2 in the front so they can reach the farthest, and now they can reach the farthest. The shades are gonna come down here. Usually they don't get past like the first couple blocks. And then you're gonna grab a scarecrow once we get to that point. The arrows also slow down the shades, I've noticed, which is kind of handy. And every couple shades you kill or destroy, I guess, you get a tool. So right now we have a couple. So now I have 1 tool available, so I'm gonna grab this scarecrow. And I'm gonna wait till it gets to like right there. I'm gonna throw the scarecrow down, and it kind of takes a while until it shows up. And these shades are going to become attracted to this once they round this corner. So this thing is up. Now you can see they're going to turn back. So that one was turning back. You couldn't really tell because they were dying so quickly. But you're kind of just going to follow this trend all through the different all through 5 waves. So the next, I have 4 tools, and I'm going to upgrade the rest of my turrets here. So we're just gonna make them all upgraded, make them all green, and that'll make it so that these shades down. So what's interesting is these shades are just gonna go straight to the scarecrow. So you will eventually have to put another scarecrow down here. When they're getting around this corner. You can also put a scarecrow up here, but I noticed it doesn't really do much anyway. And it kind of slows the game down a little bit because the more shades you destroy, the more tools you get, and the more tools you get, the more upgrades you can get. So, yeah. So hopefully this makes sense. I don't know if this makes sense, but just try to follow this guide, I guess, and you'll have no real issues. Later down the line, we will start adding more turrets or more archeries. Usually around, I think, the 3rd-ish wave, I start adding more turrets or more archery spots. So now this one's going to be attracted to this. These guys are not going to be attracted. But these guys are already like have a super huge range, so they'll be able to hit these guys no problem. And the cool thing about these 2 are these guys are attracted to this, so these 3 turrets are going to be able to reach these guys if they're not distracted by the other ones, which it looks like now the other ones are getting attracted to it, which I didn't see coming. Normally I have like a turret up here already, but we will be getting another turret here soon. So now this guy is attacking this scarecrow, and once it is rocks, you can actually put another scarecrow on top of it. I don't know if that's like intended. So now these guys are coming down here, so it's getting a little scary. They're gonna round this corner. I'm gonna throw this scarecrow down, and usually by the time they get to this point, they either die or the scarecrow gets activated. Oh, yep, see? So now it's turning around the corner, now it's becoming attracted to this. It's gonna die because it's trying to go back up there. That one was a little bit scary. You might want to put this down a little bit earlier than when I did it. That was a little scary, but... So now we have 6 tools. Now I'm gonna throw down another archery slot. I don't have enough for 2 archeries because it costs 4 tools to put one of these down, but I usually put one on the top. Wait for that to load in, and I don't know if this is supposed to happen. I don't know if it's supposed to be kind of like delayed. I'll also upgrade this one so it has the one of the large areas here. And yeah, so now we still have the scarecrow down here, which means it's gonna you're basically doing this like the whole rest of the game. I actually would recommend maybe once the shades hit this area, you throw down the scarecrow, because the game is a little slow. And at least for Chrome. I'm using Chrome on my PC. It's kind of strange. I don't know why. Okay, so now wave 3 is happening. And we're just gonna kind of grind our way through this. It does take a while, one of these games. Just because of how slow it can be and like the time to set up and stuff, but once you get the groove of it, it's actually pretty dang easy. So now all these ones again are hitting these shades over here. These ones are hitting these ones over here. Even this one's hitting it too. And they're dying pretty quickly, which is good. This one's going straight for the scarecrow. Again, that's okay, because now all these guys are destroying it. We're gonna have 4 tools here in a second. Eventually here. Alright, so now I'm gonna throw down another archery point right here. Well, they're all over on top of it, so that's fun. Come on, little shades. Gonna throw that down, and now we have another scarecrow up. Right as they hit this point, I'm going to put it down. We have another tool. I'm going to upgrade this one. So as this guy rounds the corner, he's going to see this and revert backwards. Or just die. That works too. There, so see how he turned around, and now they're all attracted to the scarecrow, but they have to go through this long line of turrets to get there. This one is now attacking the scarecrow. I'm gonna throw down yet another archery, put it right there. And you're gonna go in this like diagonal pattern. Eventually you're just gonna have so many turrets that they just die like immediately. It's pretty great. So now this one got upgraded. We're gonna upgrade that one. And they're now they're gonna have to go around all these turrets to go down the ziggy-zaggy lines. And yeah. Now that one's getting hit, and now that one's gone. So now we're on round 4, I believe, or wave 4. So after that, this will be the last round. So we have 3 tools, so we really can't do anything. We can't really set up this round. Normally I would be setting up some more archery slots, but I think I used 1 extra scarecrow just cuz. I have noticed too, because I tried this 15 other times, and I tried putting down scarecrows early, like before the round started, and it didn't do much. So I usually delay them, like I said, when they get to a certain point, usually like here. And then I throw it down, and then they all kind of have to come back up through. But you could probably do that once you have all your turrets lined up. Like, you can put a scarecrow next to the turret, and then they'll just go after the scarecrow, and the turrets will focus on them and destroy them. You could probably do that too. I haven't really done that, but you can. But we're just gonna wait till this setup is finished. And then what these blocks do too, which is neat, is they block them just from coming like straight down, right? So they're kind of forced to have to go through this. Alright, now we're doing attack 4, or wave 4. And they're just gonna come through here like usual. They're gonna get attacked by these. You can also expand these even more. I usually wait till I get like the last... I like 1 more archery spot right here on this corner. So we'll wait till we get one of those. We're now being attacked again. Alright, so we have 1 more archery slot. I'm gonna throw this one here, drop that there. These guys are rounding the corner. We have another spot for a scarecrow. I always have scarecrows like kind of locked in case I need to throw them down because it gets a little nerve-wracking, especially these big boys. I'm gonna drop that down now. It takes a little bit to spawn in. In wave 4, you do get these bigger shades that take quite a bit more arrows to destroy, but once they're destroyed, it's pretty easy. Now the scarecrow is activated, and now they're all gonna go towards the scarecrow. They're gonna turn around. I'm also gonna upgrade this. You always want to upgrade your archeries. Don't leave them unupgraded because the range is really, really small, and you want the range to be pretty large. And at this point, I kind of just throw down, like, extra archery points. So I'll put one here. I'll kind of, like, make a junction point where they're just, like, stuck. And they can't really go anywhere. So these guys will be forced to go up and around here, which just means more extra time for these guys to hit them. I'm gonna upgrade this one. We have these guys coming down the pike, so I'm gonna throw down another scarecrow down here. They're probably not gonna survive this anyways. They have quite a few arrows to go through, but it's always good just to put down another scarecrow just in case. It doesn't hurt anything. And you can see they're getting destroyed. Yep, so that one got destroyed. Didn't really need the scarecrow, but you never know. And now these ones are going around the choke point here. I'm gonna throw down yet another archery point right here. Let that load in. Now we pretty much have unlimited tools. We have a lot of tools coming in because we're destroying a lot of shades, which is nice. And yep, gotta upgrade that one. And now we got wave 4 done. And we have 5 tools. So I don't know if anybody can see how to do this. I hope I'm making sense. If I'm not making sense, you can leave comments in the description in the comment section if you'd like. This will be posted to Neopets Nation because somebody requested I do a video on how I do this, so that's what I'm doing. So now we're in the last phase. So the last phase is pretty dang easy. You pretty much just upgrade everything. I'm gonna throw down yet another archery guy up here. So now I have 0 tools. I have a scarecrow down here, which the shades will be attracted to. The shades will go straight down to it, and then all these guys will just target all of them there. And then once I get up to a couple more tools, I'm gonna expand these even larger, because you can expand them even more to go 2.25 tiles. Don't worry about these. Don't worry about the water or the crossbows. It really makes no difference, honestly, I've noticed. And then these. You don't need flat rocks. Those don't do anything either, really, I've noticed. So all you really need are blocks, archery, and scarecrows to win this game. Alright, so wave 5, this is the last wave. This is the longest wave. This takes a bit. You really don't need scarecrows too much in this, but I kind of do them just because I get bored. Alright, so now I have big boys coming out of the rift to the right, and we have some big boys going straight down to the scarecrow on the left. We're gonna wait till we get one more tool so we can upgrade this top archery section here. Shouldn't take too long because everybody is focused on these shades. Alright, we got 2 tools now. I'm gonna upgrade this, and I'm also gonna upgrade... I like to upgrade the bottom ones usually first. So see now look at the range. The range is massive. So I'm at max range now. So we're just gonna kind of go up this line and just upgrade all of these as we can. So we upgraded this guy, this guy, this guy. We have another tool. We're gonna upgrade this one. So basically none of these shades are getting to our tower down here. The point of this game is to not have them reach this tower, because once they reach the tower, they get the resources and they have to bring them all the way back to their little hole over here. And they're not getting anywhere, so... yep, we're just gonna keep expanding these guys, keep making them larger. We can expand these ones down here. They kind of you just keep going with this. Just keep upgrading as you go. Up here you can see the tools we have. We have some big boys coming down here. You really don't need to put any more scarecrows down. If you really want to, you can. I sometimes like to mess with them and put them up here sometimes. Or put them like over here, because then they have to go all the way around and they get hit by all these. But you can do however you want. I like to just upgrade everything that I can. Like this. And I really hope TNT makes this so it's not so laggy, because it's really annoying. I forgot this guy down here. You don't really need to worry too much about this guy down here, though, because they're gonna have to come up through here through this choke point. And, yeah, so now all my towers are maxed. Except this one, which doesn't really matter. Now I kind of just like to mess with them and put down, like, scarecrows, like, down here. So then they have to go all the way around, and then they're getting hit by all these ones. So yeah, that's kind of how you do the Altador attack, or whatever it's called. Attack on Altador. And then I don't know if it's true or not, but when I got my perfect score, where I got 0 resources taken, and I succeeded, I went through all 5 waves, I got the avatar. So I don't know if that's how you get the avatar, but that's how I got my avatar. I mean, I literally played 15 times and I didn't get the avatar, so I'm assuming it has to do with getting a perfect score. Might be, I don't know. Alright, sometimes I also like to mess around and put another archery spot here. So this time you're just kind of like free-for-all. Kind of just keep adding on to here if you want, or keep throwing scarecrows places where all the turrets can hit them. And yeah, these are the last ones that we have. They're walking on top of my turret. Because the turret hasn't... There we go. Turret's up now, I think. No, it's not. I think it is. There it is. Really unnecessary. So now everybody's dead! There you go! Wave 5, all cleared. So that is how you do Attack on Altador. I hope this helped you guys. You can play this once a day to get a reward. I got like 2 plushies that were worth like $1 million, so I sold one of them. Kinda sick. And yeah, all 5 waves defeated. Altador is saved. Total points 178. So you should have the total points be 178 and Shades killed 136. If you have a perfect game. And yeah, I hope this helped you guys. If it did, please leave a like, please leave a comment if you have any questions, and I will see you all later. Bye!